Hey guys, so I just wanted to mention something fairly quick. So, with all due respect, there's something that I think everyone can, whether you went already in terms of your presentation or you haven't, I think that there's something that everyone could benefit from in terms of, you know, we did lecture about this at one point, and I do have something written about this in the guidebook. It's about doing images that are not arbitrary and are not really meaningful and not really adding any value. So remember, all presentations are subjective. I understand that. And this, you've already seen this before, but so this is that Victoria's Secret presentation. So this blank slide is the trailer that I did show you guys in class one time. But if you look at, fine. So even, this being a little bit more on this was, performance results for a quarter. I don't have, I have the logo here, right, on each slide, L Brands, and I've got the Victoria's Secret logo here. But, I don't have images here. I don't have images because I don't think they make sense, and they wouldn't really add anything. I don't have images here. I don't have images here. Here I did a design, but I also didn't do any images. Where did I start doing images? Here. So Victoria's Secret, Pink, VS Beauty. So there's an image that goes with each of these. And please remember, this is consistent in terms of the size of these three ombre pink boxes. If you look at each of these photos, I made, and by the way, I did this. I made sure that the photos are centered below the boxes. This photo happens to be a little bit larger. It's from all this of course from the internet, but at least it's not the photos are kind of similar in size. Um, no photos here. Again, here I put the logos. Um, I put a photo here, engaging store designs, and that's I spoke to this slide when I did this for the grad students last summer. But of course, so this is where an image belongs. I think, here I did an image. Um, this is really an image of because here I was talking about I was talking about promotional activity, so an image of like a half of an ad or like a direct mail piece. I did images here. I did some images here, but again, I'm only doing images where I think they make sense. So China and expansion in China. So here's a map where talking about locations. I think that makes sense. Hong Kong. I kind of went over this last Thursday. Hong Kong, Shanghai, and then I have an image here. This is Roy Diamond starts off the original founder, and then kind of I transition into the whoever this is, whatever a VS Angel. So, but the point I'm trying to make is try your best. This stuff takes practice, but try your best for this class as well as moving forward. Whether you start working and never go back to school, or whether you start working and then you also go back for your MBA, whether it's part time or full time, please try to keep these guidelines in mind, and hopefully, and you have my guidebook permanently. So try your best to not make images random and arbitrary, and make sure that they're meaningful. Okay, and don't be afraid of white space. I mean, I know this is a black background, haha, white over black as opposed to black over white, but you know what white space means. So don't be afraid of white space. This is a big slide with just a couple of uh, numbers. It's fairly large when you put it on a screen, and um, I'm just curious. Yeah, 86 point. This is 68 point, and this looked pretty good on a screen, nice and big. So don't be afraid of white space. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. It's just a reinforcement. Thanks.